After making my last video on Lightroom, I got this comment. Could you create a video showing how to upload photos into Lightroom and then save those retouched photos back into a subfolder which is located in the main folder that contains those photos? And so in this video, we're going to do exactly that. When you start Lightroom, it starts off in the library module. And if we want to bring in photos, we're going to go to the import button over here, click that, and it'll bring up an interface where you can add photos. So I'm going to navigate to the photos I want to import, which will be the sample photos. Here they are. And I always like to add a keyword about what these are. In this case, it'll be what's called sample photos. That way I can always find them later if I need them. If I want to add more keywords, I would put a comma and then say, let's say nature photography and outdoors, something like that. What I like to do also is for the build preview, I use minimal. A few different options here. Minimal is good. And then I also have set up here, apply during import, a metadata set to my name, which you can, if you go to edit, you can change them and make your own presets. I don't do anything else. So I go to import, and you'll see here under previous import, this is what I just imported, 23 photos, and it's going to be under, it's checking 3 boxes, nature photography, outdoors, and sample photos, because those are all the keywords I gave it. If I had other photos that also were nature or outdoors, so then this number wouldn't be 23, it would be actually more because it would be matching numerous things. So that's how you import it. After I've finished editing it, I'm ready to export it. So now I would select which photos I want to export. Let's say I want to export them all, so it'd be Control A, and they all become highlighted. And then I would use the shortcut key, but if you want to export, you can go to File, Export, see here, Control Shift E. And this will give you your options how to export it. So to export to a subfolder within the folder you import it from, so you use the following settings: export to same folder as original, and then you click put in subfolder, and here you can give it whatever name you want, like retouched. And then when it exports it, I'm not renaming the name, so when it exports it'll be the same thing, just in a subdirectory called retouched. And I have here JPEGs at 55 quality. I also limit it to 16 megapixels, and I save all the metadata. And then you hit export. And you see here the status of the export. It says it's going to be exporting 23 files. And the status bar moves as it's going along. Oh, and one thing I forgot to say is that I have also in my export, let's do it one more time here. I have at the very bottom, post-processing. After export, show in Explorer, which means once this finishes, it's going to actually open up the folder like so. And here are all my export folders under my source location in a new directory called retouched. So I hope this was helpful and explained how to do this. If you have any other questions, please feel free to make a comment. I'll be happy to help if I can. Thanks again.